Hello, everybody. Welcome to Christian Weather Broadcasting. Repent and put your faith in Jesus because only He can save you from hell. If you'd like to know more, check out the gospel message in the description. Alrighty, everybody, right now you are looking at Tropical Storm Idalia, and don't be fooled. Just because this is a tropical storm does not mean it is done yet. In fact, there are tornadoes that have been forming in South Carolina. In fact, it flipped a car. There's video of that, and it's on the news, so you can go check that out. I want to start off with the forecast for Charleston. I'm going to pause this here. Right now, what I'm seeing is there's a storm bubbling up right here. You can see those cold cloud tops in it, signified by the dark color. So if you live in that area, I would I would be prepared for a strong storm. Pay attention to the Weather Channel and stuff like that in case there are tornado watches or warnings in your area. In fact, there have been tornadoes. So if you live in the area where this storm is bubbling up right about now, please be safe. Also, you can see some other areas of darker color here, and I would expect in those areas for you guys also to experience some strong weather. Let me also note that upstate South Carolina will be experiencing most of the rain. Most of the rain is not in the center, but it is off the center of the storm. Um, but what's coming through Charleston right now is the outer belts of the storm, or bands of the storm, and that's causing those tornadoes. For Florida, expect some blustery conditions this evening, maybe some possible rain showers. For the coastline, the beaches, I would expect wind speeds of probably around 14 to 15, sustained gusting 25 to 30 miles per hour. And in Georgia, I would expect some more blustery conditions, higher than that, of course, and some rainy spots still in Georgia. Let's go to the National Hurricane Center. 70-mile-an-hour wind, 984 millibar pressure, moving faster now at 21 miles per hour. Let's take a look here. Storm surge is expected along the southeastern U.S. coast within the storm surge warning area through tonight. Coastal flooding is also expected within the storm surge watch area in North Carolina on Thursday. Residents in these areas should follow any advice given by local officials. Tropical storm force winds will affect portions of the southeastern U.S. coast through Thursday. Areas of flash urban and moderate river flooding with considerable impacts are expected from east central Georgia through eastern South Carolina and eastern North Carolina into Thursday. So please be prepared for some bad weather. Already, you can see inland South Carolina, some places experiencing 6 to 10 inches, other parts experiencing 2 to 4 to 6, and others less than that. Parts of what looks like near Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, could experience 10 to 15 inches of rain. So if you live in those areas, be prepared for rain. Here's our flash flooding potential. Augusta all the way up to around Hatteras, a moderate, at least 40% chance of rain. So be very careful with the water if you live in those areas. 3 to 5 feet of storm surge expanding from Savannah River down to this up to the South Santee River. 2 to 4 feet, St. Catherine Sound to Savannah River, and 2 to 4 feet, Beaufort Inlet and Oracoke Inlet in North Carolina. As you can see, 90% chance of tropical storm force winds extending from Georgia all the way into South Carolina. And portions of North Carolina as well have, at least I believe, a 70% chance of tropical storm force winds. What is the 50-knot wind speed probability? Well, for Georgia, where this model is showing the storm is, which I think it's further than that now, 90% chance. Moving into portions of South Carolina with a 70 to 80% chance. Other portions of South Carolina looking anywhere from between 40 and 60 percent chance of seeing 50-knot wind, which is 58 miles per hour. Alrighty, everybody, this has been this update video on Tropical storm Idalia. Again, if you live in South Carolina, where I mentioned that one little spot bubbling up, be safe and please focus on your local weather forecasters because they can give you the best forecast for your local area and if there's tornado warnings or stuff like that coming in your area. Thank you for watching. This has been Christian Weather Broadcasting.